Empower people. On my radio show one night, I had a caller who called in. Young man, he identified himself as a young man, said that he was black. I said, okay. He said, Mr. Cain, I'm frustrated. I said, what are you frustrated about? He said, I'm frustrated. I don't like the direction of the country, but I don't know what to do. I said, well, are you a registered voter? Yes. Do you vote in most of the elections? Yes. I said, do you happen to have a copy of the Declaration of Independence? He said, yeah, I got one here somewhere. I said, pull it out. Now find that part in the Declaration that says life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I could hear him flipping through the pages. He says, I got it. Now here's what you can do if you want to do something to help get this nation back on the right track. When you get to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, keep reading. Don't stop there. Because that's where it says when any form of government becomes destructive of those ideals, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. We've got some altering to do in Washington, D.C. We've got some abolishing to do in Washington, D.C., starting with abolishing Obamacare. That's what we can do. It is our right and our responsibility. Because if we don't fix the leadership in Washington, D.C., we won't be able to give our children and our grandchildren, as Senator Patrick reminded us, that same opportunity. So here's what we need to do. 3 simple things. Number 1, stay informed. Because you see, stupid people are running America. They're running this country. Joe reminded you, do your research, look it up, stay informed. Because you and I know, but a lot of our friends and neighbors do not know, that this administration and many of the liberals that are holding office in Washington, D.C. are intentionally deceiving the public with misinformation. Now, the bad news is 50% of the people in this country don't have a clue. That's why we've got to work extra hard in order to make sure that we stay informed so we can inform some of our friends, family, and neighbors. Number 2, stay involved. That's why you came out today. That's why I'm here. That's why I have been on an 8-day tour all week speaking at Tea Party events, because I want to do everything that I can do to encourage you to do everything that you can do in order to stay involved. And like Joe said, not everybody has to do the same thing. Just do something. And as Emeril Lagasse, the great chef, used to remind people, we need to crank it up a notch. Crank it up a notch in terms of our individual involvement. And then thirdly, first, stay informed. Secondly, stay involved. And thirdly, stay inspired. You see, the liberals want you to believe that we can't do this. They want you to believe that what happened on November the 2nd of 2010 was just a fluke. They want you to believe that they have this nation by the throat and that they are planning to turn it into a socialist country and that we can't take it back. Stay inspired. Because you see, when the founding fathers got sick of old King George, they didn't have a poll that said the majority of the people said, let's fight. All you need is a passionate few with enough fight in them to get the job done.